The pretty girl made it her daily routine to sit by the window, keeping a close eye on the wealthy man's every move. One day, when he went to the supermarket, she deliberately staged a coincidental encounter, pretending she needed help choosing a bottle of wine. Seeing such a young and stunning girl, the man didn't hesitate to step in. But just as their conversation was flowing, she pulled a classic move, playing hard to get and walked away. Standing outside the store in the cold, shivering, she looked pitiful enough that John quickly offered her a ride. When he learned she had just had a big fight with her roommate, he casually mentioned that his place was nearby and suggested they stop by. Again, she used her trick. She acted as if she were getting out of the car, but lingered at the door, looking conflicted. John took the bait and invited her once more. This time, she accepted. The car rolled through the darkness and eventually stopped at a mansion on the hillside. As soon as they entered, she began probing into his background. When she found out John, at such a young age, already had millions in assets, her gaze suddenly softened. She didn't refuse the wine he offered, casually slipped off her coat, and even took a bite of the ice cream John had been eating. Slowly, the room's atmosphere grew warmer, and by the end of the night, John was completely hooked. The next day, he showed up at the bar where she worked, only to find her acting surprisingly calm, which made him even more smitten. John openly admitted that he couldn't stop thinking about her, and she didn't push him away. After her shift, they strolled the streets together, but when they reached the parking lot, they spotted a man trying to steal a car. John shouted at him to leave, while the fiery girl hurled a bottle straight at the thief. That only made things worse. The enraged man stabbed John twice in the thigh with a sickle. Soon after, John was stuck in a wheelchair, his leg in a cast, and the girl naturally slid into the role of his personal caretaker. That's how she managed to move into his mansion. John even trusted her with his home security code, asking her to pack her things and stay with him. But the moment she stepped into her apartment, she ended up arguing with her best friend, who had realized she'd been spying on the rich men in the neighborhood.